back, dude. Sorry, man, we're having technical difficulties out here. That's the problem with being out on the street, is that when you go into a zone that has bad service,
I mean, at the most, very down bad.
it takes you longer to get out of it. So. More chances that the stream will die. Like if there's no service for like 30 seconds, most apps they just take like 30 seconds. Some will last for like 60 seconds before they cut it off if there's bad service. You're getting your money's worth. I offer full refunds.
Wait, can we please?
Shakira. I love it when you move like that. I love it when you shake like that. Shakira, Shakira. Move like that. I love it when you move like that. I always thought going to different bars was dumb, dude. If you think about it, dude, going out to clubs, like you just get drunk, everyone's drunk, everyone's stupid. Fucking half the people get violent, do stupid ass things. For what, dude? You might get a girl's number. If you're going home with the girl first night from a fucking club, she's not gonna be a catch, dude. Then you gotta deal with all these other drunks, dude. Mall real quick. They remodeled this mall. It's actually super high end now, dude. It used to be the old school Santa Monica place. It used to be called Santa Monica Place. I don't know if it still is. But they did a big ass remodel. The last time I came here was during the when people were looting. I was here videotaping when they were boarding up the stores. Because they got some high-end stores now, dude. They got like Louis Vuitton, Tiffany, Louis V. So those are the ones that were boarding up. They boarded everything up, but those guys went fast because they had the most merch to lose. This is the Louis Vuitton store. Louis V. Louis V, my mama couldn't get through to me. Wow. There's like fucking 100 things in there, dude. Max. They could pay this whole rent, dude, by just having 100 things in here. Tiffany and Company. That's how you can tell knockoffs, dude. Especially Louis Vuitton knockoffs are like, they're perfect. Like the stitching, everything is perfect. It has to be so they can justify charging you that price. Hey, those are pretty sick loafers. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I would wear those. Those are nice. They're probably like $5,000, but they're pretty sick, dude. LV with the fur in the back. Imagine your stinky ass feet in those after you come home from work. $1,500 backpack probably. Those shoes are made for construction workers. Let's see what they have, dude. Let's see what Louis Vuitton has to offer us today. In box number 1, we have the Louis Vuitton pink clutch purse. Be the envy of your friends, your poor, poor friends. Literally, poor friends will be so jealous when you walk up with your $8,000 Louis Vuitton bag. And if you're not that rich, may I recommend you to the white $5,000 Louis Vuitton little, I don't know, little bag, little tote. The perfect accessory to your Chihuahua. No, your French Bulldog. Picture yourself walking down the street with your French Bulldog, tiny little Louis Vuitton bag. And everyone just jealous of your riches. Now, if you really want to make your friends jealous, you get these shitty pink slippers that look like they should be $17 at Ross. Nothing pisses your friends off more than buying the tackiest shit from Louis Vuitton, showing them you have no taste and you don't care. But you don't care because you could afford it. Nothing pisses them off more than that. You could afford it and they can't. Isn't that what life's all about? It is the Louis Vuitton for your Las Vegas nights. Maybe you're out to see the fight. Tyson coming back to fight YouTubers. Make sure you wear your LV purse for the Louis Vuitton night. With summer just around the corner, we have our Louis Vuitton. Be the spectacle of the crowd while wearing Louis Vuitton spectacles. Look spectacular. The LV cutout, gold logo, wafers. Yeah, so they remodeled this whole thing. If you remember what it used to look like, now there's this central thing. It used to be actually indoors here. I think it had a roof on it before. It looked like any other mall. But after the Grove stepped up their game, the dining deck up top where all the restaurants are. Oh, there's a Cheesecake Factory in here too. Tiffany and Company, Nordstrom, Sprinkles Donuts. There's a cupcake ATM here too? Don't tell me there's a cupcake ATM here. Dude, how do I get on the elevator? Hey, is that cupcake ATM open? Yeah? Can I take an elevator? Over there? All right, thank you. Bro, I think we just found a second cupcake ATM. We set to head east. They should sell you know what? They should have milk in that ATM. You should get a cupcake and a milk, bro. If they sold milk, they'd probably like triple their sales. Right, he said head east. Head east to the belly of the beast. How do we go up? Oh, I think he lied to us, dude. That button, dude, I didn't see it. So discreet. Third floor, please. Moving on up to the east side, to the deluxe cupcake machine in the sky. Moving on up. He said take the elevator to the east side, to a deluxe cupcake in the sky. Oh, they have cooking classes? You can go to the Gourmandise school. You can learn how to be a chef there. Bro, this one's see-through. Bro, Sprinkles Cupcakes done changed the game. See, this is what happens when you get out of the house, dude. You discover things like this. Nice. Nice. That's a noise. Nice machine. Sprinkles. Sprinkle me, man. Oh, so I don't even think this is open yet. Or is it? Oh, no, it looks closed. Like, you can't see in there, so it looks closed like it's wood. I think the ATM is the newest edition. The Cupcake ATM has been upgraded compared to the Beverly Hills one. Let's see, what are we getting? Banana co. Ooh, banana must be horrible, dude, because that's the only thing left. I think I've had it before. It's okay. Dude, the only thing left is banana. They're all banana. Except for you, my love. Silly of me to ever think that I would get away with not eating a cupcake today. Because I love you. $5.99. Fuck you, man. Let's see, do we get banana? These are all bananas, dude. But that one black and white was left for me, dude. Black and white cupcake. What? The selected product is now out of stock? What part of the only cupcake in the whole machine is out of stock, dude? Add to cart. The selected product is now out of stock. I can't add this, bro. I'm forced to have a banana. This is America. Dude, this is 100% un-American, dude. And actually, I think this should be a low-level misdemeanor crime, dude. It's called, I don't know, it's like taste bud teasing, dude. You can't show off. There's one right there, dude. Black and white, it's the only one. I don't want to get stuck with the banana. Damn, dude, I swear to God, if it wasn't here, I would have kicked it on the side to make it. There's just probably something wrong with the sensor. It's not sensing the black and white, dude. Shake it. Oh, man. Alright, dude. I definitely can't leave without a cupcake, dude. Got our only option. Fucking, this is not America, dude. The shopping cart is full. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Oh, there's all these other ones. Delete cart. Oh, maybe if I start all over, let's go. I had somebody else's cart. Let's go get that black and white. Black and white. Products out of stock. Okay, that didn't work. Delete cart. Banana cup. Banana cupcake. $5.99. Damn, they're gonna tax that ass too. 61 extra cents. What the fuck is this, bro? Look at these terms and conditions, bro. Am I signing up for a Facebook account too? Look at those. These terms shall govern the use of shop all vending machines and vending machines nationwide. Herefore collectively referred to as the machine, which belong to Propango LLC. By using the machine, you accept these terms and conditions in full. Accordingly, if you disagree with these terms and conditions, any part of these terms and conditions, you must not use the machine. You must be at least 18 years of age to use the machine, and by using the machine or agreeing to these terms and conditions, you warrant and represent to us that you are at least 18 years of age. Copyright subject to copyright conditions. Use of the machine. You may purchase products stocked in the machine for the listed sales price. Subject to other provisions of these terms and conditions, you may only use the machine for your own personal purposes. You must not use it for any other purposes. You may not resell or redistribute in any manner the products you purchase from the machine. ShopAll reserves the right to restrict access to the machine at its discretion. You may not circumvent or bypass or attempt to circumvent or bypass any access restriction measures on the machine. You must not, A, use the machine in any way to take any action that causes or may cause damage to the machine or impairment of the performance, availability, or accessibility of the machine. B, use the machine in any way that is unlawful, illegal, fraudulent, or harmful, or in any connection with any unlawful, illegal, fraudulent, or harmful purpose or activity. Customer service. Customers must express their intention of return product at the website or email at sprinkles@vendingcustomerservice.com. Credit card refunds may take up to 5 business days and up to 10 business days for cash or equivalent issuance from receipt of approved item. Limited warranties. We do not warrant or represent A, the completeness or accuracy of the information published on the labels of the individual products, or that B, any product in the machine will remain available. Limitations and exclusions of liability. Nothing in a contract under these terms and conditions will A. limit or exclude any liability for death or personal injury resulting from negligence, B. limit or exclude any liability for fraud or fraudulent misrepresentation, C. limit any liabilities in any way that is not permitted under applicable law, or D. exclude any liabilities that may not be excluded under applicable law. Shopall will not be liable for any loss or damage of any nature. Shopall will not be liable to you in respect of losses arising out of any event or events beyond our reasonable control. Shopall will not be liable for you in respect of any special, indirect, or consequential loss or damage. You accept that Shopall has an interest in limiting the personal liability of its officers and employees, and have regarding that interest, you acknowledge that it is a limited liability. Wow. I want to make sure that I got to read this before I buy it, dude. You accept that Shopall has the interest in limiting liability of its officers and employees. Have regarding that interest, you acknowledge that it is a limited liability entity. You agree that you will not bring any claim personally against its officers or employees in respect of any losses you suffer in connection with the machine and these terms and conditions. This will not, of course, limit or exclude the liability of the limited liability entity itself for the acts and commissions for our officers and employees. Machine details. The vending machine is owned and operated by Prepango LLC. You can contact us by writing the business address given above, by email to Sprinkles email, or by telephone. Law and jurisdiction. A contract under these terms and conditions shall be governed and constructed in accordance of the laws of the state of California. Any disputes relating to a contract under these terms and conditions shall be subject to the exclusive jurisdiction of the courts of San Diego. Interesting. What would you guys do? Anyone here a paralegal? I need a lawyer. I need a lawyer, dude. I need Esquire. Fuck, we're living on the edge, dude. We're living on the edge. I'm waving it. I'm waving my card. Tap, tap. I just waved it.
Transaction cancelled.
Dude, I agreed to the terms and conditions, man. Yeah, check out. Yes, I agree. I consulted with my legal team, dude. I use Amber Heard's team, the same lawyer, dude. Dude, the waving thing's not working. Come on, man.
Authorizing.
That's what we were waiting for. Authorizing. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I love sprinkles. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The best cupcakes in the world. I love sprinkles. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Share 'em with the violet girl. I love sprinkles. Sprinkles. I love
Sprinkles, sprinkles. Oh man, we did it, dude. Did it, dude. That's a $6.50 cupcake, bro. It's gonna be falling out the basket like that. Oh shit, I gotta plug the phone. Alright, so we have discovered a second cupcake ATM. But this one is a very litigious. You have to sign a contract. I think they did a credit check. I don't know. They had so many fucking things, dude. I think they're running a background check. I may have just applied for a Sprinkles Cupcake credit card, dude. I'm not sure. But one thing I do know is that I do acknowledge and I do accept that this machine is a limited liability corporation. That's one thing I do acknowledge. You know what else I acknowledge? That I will not hold them liable or cause any harm or resell their stuff. There you go. 25 minutes later, we have the machine. The Cheesecake Factory. I have to run that through my lawyer, Saul Goodman. Dude, when I came here, they actually have some shitty food here. For being like a totally remodeled mall. A brand new mall is recently remodeled. It's probably been like less than 10 years, probably 5-6 years. They got this giant whale for kids to jump inside, I guess. Hollow whale made out of bamboo or something, made out of wood. I love sprinkles, sprinkles, sprinkles. Johnny Rockets, Sbarro. Come on, bro, this is a high-end place. That's the best you guys could do. Sbarro. Johnny Rockets. But they couldn't get Quiznos. Subway. Subway couldn't afford the rent. Let's go elevator access. I got an Sbarro, Charlie Kebab, Sonoma Wine Garden, the Dude's Brewing Company, the Curious Palate, the Cheesecake Factory in Brazil. Well, they have ArcLight Cinemas in here too. Cinema, man. Oh, dude, I don't think this elevator works. Dude, I don't want to go down 4 flights of an off elevator. I'm going to go back to the east side and see if that elevator's work. I mean, it worked to get me up there. I don't see why it wouldn't work to get me down. I think I've only went to the Cheesecake Factory once. So yeah, this mall just got remodeled. They just basically took off the roof and It's like the same, pretty much the same layout. They added a few things, changed the elevators, and took off the roof, but they kept the bones of the old mall, a lot of it. It probably cost like $1 billion just doing this. Moving on down. Get down with the come on with the get down. I'm going down. Baby, you ain't around. Honey, it's going down. Bow down to a cyclist that's greater than you. Bow down. Might have to take these guys to court for false advertising. Ooh, that cop looks like he ran a red light. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can hop on the train, huh? You could just take your bike on the train? Oh my god, dude. I just remember I got a bike on the way back. I got a bike back to my troca. Use my dad's truck today. The old '89 Toyota, bro. Definitely need to work on building my endurance. Damn. Look how close this building is to the freeway. Look how close it is to the freeway. This is the police and fire department. So right here, so close. But if a car loses control, if it's not for this railing, dude, it's gonna go through somebody's office. What the fuck? Dude, this cupcake is way smaller than the other ones, bro. This has to be smaller than the Beverly Hills one. Look how small it is, bro. It makes me look like I got Kawhi Leonard hands, bro. $6.50, dude. And they're making them even smaller. I think it was actually $6.53. Okay, it is good. It's kind of a weird flavor. The icing is banana flavor too. Dude, they definitely need to add a milk machine to that ATM. They're good, but they're so super sweet. It's almost hard to eat without milk. They're not shy. They're not greedy with the sugar, dude. I feel like 3 cavities hurting right now. Just on one bite. Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage now. They just don't care. The bottom part of the cupcake is almost better without the icing. It's just like banana bread. Charles Brunson via 1740. Oh, there's a whole history, dude. There's like a black family that was a big business owner out here. I need something to drink, dude. My mouth is dry as shit. Or else I would have read the whole history. Is that a public water fountain around here, sir? To the PM. Anything to help you get a BM. can get it at like Walmart for $3. Later, bro. Hold up, guys. I'm going to clean the windshield wipers. You want to know what's in my basket, bro? Look what I got. I don't know, dude. This company makes good chocolates, dude. This shit's like in German, dude. No, I don't know. What is this, dude? Erdbeer Joghurt. Erdbeer Joghurt. Guess it tastes like beer. It's a beer for jogging, dude, when you're hurting. It's also Bunte Veal fault. Quadratic Praktisch Gut. What says it right there, dude? Practice your getting a gut. $5, bro. Strawberry filling. They make good chocolates, bro. Even the guy at the counter, I told him, I was like, are these good? He had no idea. I was like, I never seen these flavors. There's a yellow one, which I think was like lemon. I wasn't really feeling too zesty. I take that back. I take the yum back, dude. Not that good. Should be better. That company is called Ritter Sport Chocolate. I don't know, but if you go to like a Walmart, you can get it for like $2.75. If you buy it at 7-Eleven or any liquor store, most of the places there's like $4 or $5. But I don't know. Once in a while, you'll go to a liquor store when you think it's gonna be expensive. You think it's gonna be like $4 or $5, and they charge the same like Walmart price, dude. $2.70. How far do you think I can make it up this hill? Oh man, fuck, dude. I'm not gonna put my soda shakes too much in there. shaking that soda, baby boo. Let's see how far up I can make it up the hill. Probably not that far. If I can make it to the top, I'm gonna celebrate. Celebrate! Can you hear the soda rattling in the basket? This is how Lance Armstrong used to train, dude. Cupcakes and AM PM. Hopefully I can get sponsored by Tungus. Le Meridian. Okay. I think I can fucking make this. I think I could fucking make this. I can make it. Oh shit. Get a little wobbly. Stay steady. Stay steady. Triumph. Triumph. Top of the hill. To the winners of the spoils. That's what winners do. They do victory laps. We are the champions. We are the champions. You're a loser. Oh yeah, I forgot I used to carry my speaker with me too. I know you guys are missing the music segment. Ooh. I think this is good for me, man. My leg. My knee, I would have started riding earlier, but I've had this fucking knee injury. It's getting a little bit better. If I lay on my back and I try to raise my knee, like, you know, you raise your leg and put your leg like in an L, you know, like in a like 90-degree angle. To try to raise my foot up in the air from like starting at that position was so fucking painful, dude. I couldn't do it. I only did it like once or twice, and it was just painful as shit. So I don't know what ligament that is, but that's the one that got fucked up. It took forever to heal. But I've been able to run on it a little bit. At least I could walk, bro. I couldn't walk for like a month and a half. I was gimping around, dude, and I would keep re-injuring it. Cause I guess it only once the swelling went down, it just hurts like in certain directions, certain movement. The pony? Yeah, it is like a pony when they put the leg up like that. That's exactly what was fucked up on me, bro. I guess they wanted to take me out, dude. The show pony's done with. Santa Anita, bro. I'm worthless. Is that the ACL in the middle of the knee? I don't know. I try to self-diagnose myself. What I read was like, well, it didn't snap. I still had movement. I just read it could, I don't know. There was so many, there's a bunch of ligaments in the knee. at the end I was just like, well, I'm gonna just give it time to heal. Because basically, all the injuries in the knee, it said basically the doctors can't do anything but perform surgery. They're gonna just tell you to give it time to heal. Unless it actually like snapped, if it's just like a strain. It said it could take a month, it could take 12 months. But once it like kind of stopped hurting to walk, I was just happy. I was like, oh, it's gonna heal, it just needs more time. But when I did that thing where I got on my back and tried to move it like that, I realized that shit is still injured. You know what the good thing about riding from Santa Monica to Venice is? It's all downhill, dude. Let's do a little test. I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna give myself a little push off. And then I'll tell you when I pedal again. All right, here we go. Start the stopwatch. I'll tell you right. Get some speed going. That's enough speed. We're gonna use our old friend gravity. Actually, let me make sure my lights are on in the back. Now hiring. Hello. I'd like to apply, please. I'd like to apply my special set of skills that I have acquired over a lifetime. I've been a pervert for over 40 years. I have a special set of skills. Due to staff illness, we have temporary hours. We apologize. Whoa. Now hiring, dude. If anyone wants to get a job, anyone has any experience with pocket pussies and the rainbow dildos. Oh, the silicone marvelous arouser. Dude, I'm definitely changing my Instagram handle, dude. Marvelous arouser. They got a pride dildo. Inya. The names are hilarious, dude. Rechargeable suction vibe. Phoebe the Rose. Inya. I bet it is Inya. The question is, how deep in ya? Well, if anybody's they gotta pay their bills while getting their thrills. We got fire. We can't get to any calls. Maybe we'll run into something on the way. Alright, here I'm gonna do the no pedal trick. Starting now. And we're off. Oh. We're off, no pedaling. Never mind. Those are red lights. You know where the bike path is? It's wherever I want to put my fucking bike in, dude. That's the bike path. There is no bike path here, bro. It's just riding besides traffic or riding on the sidewalk. At this time, it's probably safer to ride on the sidewalk, but there's too many bumps. God damn, dude, look at all these cracks. Here we're at the danger of some car just coming and fucking running me over from behind. Probably some girl texting about how cool the lasers were. And bam. I'm done, dude. Then what would you do? How could you go on? Uncontrollable grieving period, at least 3-4 months. Probably never going to be able to eat again. Never be able to have a large Coke or a cupcake again in your life. Got my kicks. It's going for speed. We're about to be at the city line where Santa Monica officially turns into Venice, entering the city of Los Angeles. It's right here at this line, right here, La Playita. La Playita. This place has been here forever, bro. I've had a few things, it's okay. The cocktail's okay. Now entering the city of Los Angeles. Leaving Santa Monica, dude. Ready? See if you guys see a difference. Back in the days, there used to be a Pick and Save right here. Actually, used to be a Foot Locker here too. One of those standalone Foot Lockers that weren't in the malls. Oh fuck, rats. At least they have a 99-cent store still for the poor folks. But they took away the Pick and Save, which turned into Big Lots, which turned into Whole Foods, which turned this place into even more expensive. I remember some dude I used to work for. He was a developer and a real estate investor. He just owned a lot of real estate. And I asked him for a tip, and he was like, "Bro, you know what I do? He's like, just buy your investment property wherever there's a Whole Foods opening up. As soon as you hear that Whole Foods is opening up, that they bought the property and they will be building, you're golden, dude." He's like, Whole Foods does all the research. They invest the millions of dollars in researching that. And once they know, it's like the telltale sign that the neighborhood is changing, dude. It gets its first Whole Foods. Home of the world famous Fox swap meet. This is the West Side's version of the Slauson swap meet right here. There's not many indoor swap meets left. This is probably like the last one on this side of town right here, called the Fox swap meet. It used to be an old Fox theater. You see the sign in the front, you can see it's like the marquee where they would put the names of the movies. And the ticket booth would be right there. Fox theaters were everywhere back in the days. And a lot of them are still around. Last time when the Riverside had one, Bakersfield still has one. They must have been a huge company back in the days. And if you go in there, if you go inside of the Swami, it looks like nothing has changed since like the 90s. But then if you look up, you see the roof. If you look up at the roof, you can see where they used to project the projector. And you can see the details like in the plaster work on the roof that's kind of falling apart. But you can see the details of a bygone era, dude. I guess it was high-end back in the days, dude. Now they sell 2 for $10 t-shirts. It used to be 3 for $10. I bet you they're 2 for $10 now. And yes, you still can buy Ben Davis. You can still get your Dickies in your Ben Davis, dude. You can still embroider your fitted hats. What would be a cool thing to get embroidered in a hat, dude? Anything? Is it cool? The cool mural. AWOL skates. Look who was on the Venice cam, dude. The penguin rides the boardwalk. Damn, I look like I'm 400 pounds, bro. What is that? Fucking the penguin from Batman? Big brothers everywhere, dude. They're always watching. This taco truck is one of the one actually in front of the Whole Foods. Obviously the one with the line, there's two of them there sometimes. Go to the one with the line, that one's obviously better. But there's one right here in front of this aquarium place. They usually sell right here, dude. I've had it once, it was good. I had a burrito and it was really good, actually. But everyone likes the one right here, dude. This exact spot right here. You can come during, I don't know, 5 p.m. to like 11 or midnight. And there will be tacos galore. Damn, there's fucking rats everywhere, bro. I should just go out and document all the rats and send it to the mayor. You know how many rats I seen today? That was a little one, dude. I don't know, probably 10. And any bush, any like a shrubbery, dude. Rats. It's LA, isn't it known for rats? Nah, hell no. That was New York. LA wasn't known for rats till like the pandemic, bro. Till they started allowing all the people to camp out on the streets. So yeah, all the people that camp out on the streets, you know, there's no fucking trash services, dude. They're eating, leaving food everywhere. And the rats live amongst all that trash that was not picked up. All that junk. I mean, they're obviously around. They were around before, but the numbers went up like tenfold, I think. Because there's not a lot of spots for like rats to be in. We don't have a lot of parks. We're one of the worst park cities, dude. Our parks suck. We got the best weather and the worst parks. That's probably because we have the beach, so that's the crutch. These dudes are old school as fuck. But this is the cheapest bike place in the area on this side for sure. Right here, there's called Manny's Lowrider Bikes, which I don't even think they carried lowrider bikes before. That's how long they've been here, since lowrider bikes were fucking popular. It's real small now, dude. It used to be like bigger. So they had the other side was lowrider bikes. Now they just sell like beach cruisers but this is the best price to like, just if you have a flat tire, need grips, pedals, this is where I come. They worked on Griselda, brought her back to life. And it's not expensive, bro. Everything's expensive nowadays, but it's not like, dude, I went to a bike shop and I forgot how much they charge a lot, bro. Like, what did I want to get done? I think I went to Helen Cycles. Or something, tires. I think I wanted tires. And they were, fuck, dude, they wanted like almost $200, bro, for tires. Like, you're out of your fucking mind. It's like they were charging $60 per tire, and then like the installation, another fucking $60 or something dollars in tax. Right here, it's mostly like they just mark up the part, or I think what they do is he doesn't mark up the parts much, you know? They mark it up a little bit and then they just charge you the labor. I know I've gotten tires here for like one, and then another time I might have paid like 80 because they were different tires, better tires. You know, that's installed. Oh, look at this Elko auto glass. Oh, see, I could get a Honda Accord like this. Low mileage, huh? I like when dealers say low mileage and it's like 140,000 miles is low mileage to them. Look at the Elko. Pull up to the Fig, dude. 8,000 for 1980 V8 automatic El Camino. Not bad. It's starting to go up in value. It's old 68 Dodge. This one's been painted though. Look, the bed's like yellow, unless they just painted the bed. Nah, they painted the whole car. Actually, no, they might have just painted the bed with some liner or some shit. You have automatic windows? Nope, crank windows. I actually wanted an El Camino. I've had a few. That's what I want as my second car, but I want to get one with AC and power windows and all that. I don't want no crank windows or vinyl seats, dude. No AC. Getting into fucking 120 degrees in the summer. We got here. It's a Honda Element. Are these good cars? 7,000. The old Chevy truck, dude. I had one just like that, bro. Mine was clean though, bro. It was brown, and it was just like an original like root beer brown color, and it was clean because it had all the moldings were perfect. It just, the paint was faded as hell. And I should have kept it, but it was a long bed. I didn't want a long bed. Back then, long beds were not worth much. And I put a new engine. I put a new engine in it, right? And we got this mechanic, like the neighbor mechanic, right? The neighbor dude. They're like, oh, this guy's a mechanic. I needed the engine. He's like, yeah. And my dad was like, yeah, he's out of work. He needs money. He's a mechanic. And, you know, he would work on cars all the time. So I was like, oh, I trust him. He's a mechanic. He just needs to put it in a fucking engine. And I got the engine and transmission. But rebuilt, dude. He put it in, but he fucked up some seal, and I didn't notice it was leaking oil. Because where I used to park it, like I wouldn't notice. I forgot. And it was leaking oil. So it leaked out all the oil. And it didn't mess up the engine, but it started ticking like one of the lifters or some shit. Because it broke down one time, and I checked, and there was no oil in it. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I just changed this shit like a month ago. Anyways, so he didn't do it right, and it leaked the oil. And then it started making a ticking sound. So it was still running and everything. It was just ticking. It needed an adjustment. At that time, gas was like $5 a gallon too. So I just sold. Actually traded it for an El Camino. That's my story. I miss my Elco. But it was clean, dude. It was like, it was super clean, dude. It was all, it didn't have no dents or no nothing. Just the original brown paint was faded, but it looked cool. And then it had like those rims, those like rims that were popular in the 70s and shit. These chrome rims with holes in them. It was cool shit. But that thing got like 3 miles per gallon, dude. It was just like, bro, anywhere you would go, $5-10 to just go to the store. $5. Go to the Fig, it'd be like $20 at least. And then I had like an 87 long bed Silverado, the classic one. And that one had like a 396 engine. Bro, that shit had so much power. It was like butter too, the way it drove. But we ended up getting rid of that because of the gas too. There's too much gas. And it was a long bed too, so. They're just a big ass fucking gas guzzler, bro. I wasn't pulling no boats or nothing, dude. If it was a short bed, I would have probably kept it. Very good for city council. So what do you guys think of the bike tours? Better in the daytime, no? Is it hard to watch because of all the movement, or what? Or does it kind of stay steady? I could probably try to figure out how to put a stabilizer. Just how to tie it. And that would help. God damn, this shit looks creepy as Ethan Hawke. Black phone. Yikes. Never talk to strangers. June 24th, dude. Shit. Pretty creepy. It's just hard to read the chat. I'll figure it out. Mount the other phone better. Charger. Okay. Alright, it's alright. In the daytime, I think it's better. You can see more stuff. There'll be more people on the street. So look, this is on this spot right here, dude. Venice and Lincoln was the Venice Japanese American Memorial Monument. And this is almost like the terms and conditions at the cupcake ATM. It's a little bit longer. You want to read it? Here's a picture. This right here, this building is still here to the left. That brick building is that one right there. You can see the top of it. And now there's a car wash here on the corner. Looks like it was a Ford dealership, yeah. WL Heineckel Incorporated, your sales and service Ford dealership. So in April 1942, during World War II, more than 1,000 American men, women, and children of Japanese ancestry in Venice. No, during World War II, more than 1,000 American men, women, and children of Japanese ancestry in Venice, Santa Monica, and Malibu reported to this corner at Venice and Lincoln Boulevards. They were allowed to bring with them only what they could carry. The Western Defense Command and 4th Army issued civilian exclusion order number 7, which gave families only days to dispose of their property and possessions. Buses transported them directly to the American concentration camp at Manzanar in Inyo County, where many internees were incarcerated for more than 3 years. Japan's December 7th, 1941 attack on the U.S. naval base at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii plunged the United States into World War II. Within days, the Department of Justice put Japanese American community leaders into detention centers for the unsubstantiated fear of collusion with the enemy nation of Japan. On February 1942, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt signed Executive Order 9066, which empowered the U.S. Army to declare areas of Washington, Oregon, and California militarily sensitive. Executive Order 9066 forced the removal of 120,000 Japanese and American citizens of Japanese ancestry from the West Coast to be imprisoned in temporary assembly centers at fairgrounds and racetracks. Months later, they were taken to 10 American concentration camps under the War Relocation Authority. This forced removal and imprisonment without any regard to due process or the writ of habeas corpus violated their rights under the U.S. Constitution. May this Venice Japanese American Memorial Monument remind us to be forever vigilant about defending our constitutional rights. The powers of government must never again perpetrate an injustice against any group based solely on ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, race, or religion. So this is where they brought everybody, bro. Fucked up. And the building is still there, dude. You can see that brick building. Now it's like, I don't know what it is. It's some offices or apartments. So that's the monument, dude. A little piece of history here. A horrible piece of history, but history. We've come a long way. Hopefully we don't ever have to go back that way, bro. Look at the old brick, dude. It's like painted and plastered. Yeah, it looks like these are offices. You guys can, hey, if you want to save the clip, there's a clip option on YouTube where you can learn how to clip. There's a little thing that's 2 little scissors. You can clip it and save it for yourself. You can clip a clip now, dude. Viewers, I have to actually learn how to use that. Yeah, I need to go through like on the streams and clip them out and everything. We'll see how it is in the fucking near future, bro. Just right now, I can't put any extra time or energy into this except continuing to stream when I can. It's hard enough. There is that little scissor tool. You can clip it and save it. Watch a video on how to do it. It's a little like tricky on the phone, but if you're looking at a laptop, I think it's way better. And now this is a car wash. I want to say that this was a topless car wash at one point, but I may be getting it confused with the. There was one over by the sports club on Sepulveda, and I think that one was a topless car wash. I don't know. This car wash has been closed here on this corner for a really long time. I don't know why. I think I know why. It's probably owned by developers and they want to develop something huge on there. They're probably trying to knock down that historical building so they could build some giant thing. That's my guess. that building is not yet like marked as a historical monument, so I bet you they want to try to buy it and tear it down so they can build a giant complex. And this right here in the corner is the future home of House of Pies. House of Pies. I hope they have a pie ATM. Let us move your stuff, Melinda. Let us move your stuff, Melinda. Or does it say, let us move your stuff? Call Melinda? Or is this a sign to their friend Melinda? Hey, let us move your stuff. We're willing to help you out. Dude, who would actually call, like, you know when you see advertisement and it's like, master electrician, and it's on a fucking piece of cardboard like that, all horribly written? And you're like, dude, if you're a master electrician, you could afford, the worst, you could afford to make better signs, dude. They're like 25 cents. And the worst ones are the real estate investment opportunities. You know, it's like flip houses written with a Sharpie on a piece of cardboard. Like, you think I'm taking flipping houses advice from you, bro? You're advertising on a fucking cardboard, dude. I should call this guy, bro. If California wasn't such a shitty state with the, it's a eavesdropping. If you call someone and record them without their consent, it's an eavesdropping charge. I didn't trust those cars to not hit me. You want to go see where that shooting was? I gotta backtrack towards Venice. That's where I left my truck. But we'll go to where the shooting was the other day. Car. They have some cool rental car places around here. We should rent a car, dude. Rent a Mustang. I thought about that, like renting like a sports convertible or something, but it'd be bad for the stream. You put the top down, it's probably, you're just gonna hear wind. But it would be fun to holler back, money ain't a thing. And the Ferrari or hatchback switching 4 lanes. I have an idea on how to improve all the driving streams, but it requires a shitload of money. And considering I make an average of like $2.78 an hour while streaming, probably not a wise investment. holla back. Money ain't a thing. If my eyes don't like it, if it don't bling bling. I'm really tired. And there it is. This is where that shooting took place. I don't see any flowers or nothing, so I don't think anybody ended up dying. If you didn't watch the stream like a week ago, some guy pulled out of a white Tahoe from in front of that donut shop after the fight, after the Tank Davis fight, I think. The crowd was out here. He came out here and he started shooting at somebody. And what happened is the security guards ended up shooting back and shooting him. And he got hit. And I think the news said that a bystander, a woman, might have got hit too. But the witness here said that guy looked like he must have got shot like 10 times. It was a weird story. There's very little information on the internet. What are these, dude? Air Maxes? Today my lucky day? Those are actually some nice shoes, dude. You think they'll clean up? What size are these? These better not be size 10 or 10 and a half. US 11, dude, almost my size. A little too big. Never took a hand-me-down from a... Dude, what kind of a fucking LA homeless people be styling, bro? You just fucking leave these? What'd you upgrade to? Bro, I don't even have these. Air Max 270s, brother. I bet you I could wash them and put them on eBay for like 35 bucks. Dude, they're spoiled out here. The homeless is spoiled, dude. Throwing away the Air Maxes. What did you upgrade to, bro? Some Yeezys? It probably was somebody homeless, maybe. Is that international? If they were in good condition, I would have definitely took them, dude. They're worn. That's not an expensive shoe. They don't really have a high resale price. In good condition used, you'd be lucky to get like 50, 60 bucks or something. In that condition, about 30. It's gonna cost you about $14 in shipping and another $5 in fees. You will profit a whopping $9.84. Someone probably stopped and gave him new shoes or something. Oh, and then that is closed. You know what? They pawn them, dude. They trade them, bro. Like sometimes people give homeless people they'll give them like brand new shoes, and then they'll just walk down there, go back to wherever they hang out, and they'll trade them for drugs, dude, and walk barefoot. Homeless people don't give a shit. Especially if you're addicted to drugs, you don't give a shit about having new shoes. They're just gonna make people want to steal them. Let's pull up to the gas station. Get out there. Costco gas. Might as well get a discount for what it's gonna cost your ass. Station closed. What? It's $5.49? What the fuck? Oh no, $5.95 for regular, $6.20 for premium. Yeah, damn it. Costco's at $6.20? That means everywhere else like $6.45. Chocolate break. Fucking exhausted. You can flip the camera. Can you flip the camera? Exhaustion. I don't really care about one thing, but it's strawberry yogurt. In and out is closed. I'm gonna go fucking late. What time do they close? 1 time? Oh my god, probably 3. $2:50 in the AM. Alright. I think it's time I end it here. Dude, I think we're going into a harsh recession. I've probably added almost 100 new listings to my eBay account, as well as other listings on other platforms. And the sales are fucking nothing, dude. I thought they were gonna go up. I was for sure they're gonna go up. It's been like a week of absolute nothing, dude. Maybe sold like $40 or some shit. No, maybe more than that. Probably like $75. So we're trying to get it up to making at least like $100 a day. My goal is to get to $200 a day. Hopefully it's just a dry spell right now. I try to just buy stuff that sells for at least 50. But most of my stuff that I have listed is pretty expensive, so it takes a while. The stuff that's like $150, $100, $250, $400, $500 things. So it takes time. right buyer comes along. Elon cut 10% of his workforce, right? Hopefully we're not in for a scary recession like last time. But we're due for like something really bad, dude. They took us out of the last recession by printing money, and then they prevented the COVID, the market should have just tanked during COVID, bro. So they just made it worse. They just prolonged it even longer. They were just manipulating. They were printing money and manipulating everything to just stop panic, I guess. They fucked up though. Trump fucked up. He printed all that money. Biden doubled up. Obama printed money. That's their answer to everything, bro. I got it. I think I've got it. We own the money machines, right? Yes. Yes, Mr. President. And you're saying the economy is suffering because of a lack of money. Yes, Mr. President. How about we just print money since we make the money, Mr. President? I think that's a great idea. You're going to go down in the history books as one of the greatest presidents ever. Plus, if we just send $300 to everyone, it's like buying their votes. They're going to love you. Well, now we're going to start to pay for it, dude. If it wasn't free, those $300 are going to cost you thousands. Or whatever, that $1,200 is going to cost you like $5,000. You only print money for so long, dude. That's why I don't trust none of that Bitcoin shit either, bro. They're just making money out of nowhere. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It's only a matter of time. And what prevents someone to just kidnap you and be like, dude, put all your Bitcoin money in these accounts? What could you do? If anyone knows you have a lot of Bitcoin, dude. Like, say the mafia gets involved, dude. With Bitcoin, I see it's kind of like same as the web, like the .com crash. I think there's going to be a huge crash where people are going to be taken to the fucking cleaners, dude. The people that made all the money, they'll keep it, dude. They're already gone, bro. They already cashed out. They rolled that shit into NFTs, bro. They're off to the next scam already. Wait till shit really hits the fan, dude. Your fucking Bitcoin is gonna be worthless, and your fucking NFT, your NFT of a bathing gorilla is fucking zero, dude. The real estate prices are fucking insane too, bro. But it could only go so much. They could only tug on the rope so much before shit hits the fan. Could you imagine if we go into another big ass recession like 2008? In this political climate, all the blaming. That's what's gonna pop off the Civil War, dude. No one's gonna take account for it. There's gonna be blaming, and you know, when people lose their fucking houses, which is probably gonna happen pretty soon. People are gonna start losing all their fucking houses because somehow they managed to pay $1.5 million because they rolled their old house into it. And now your $1.5 million house is gonna be worth $900,000. What are you gonna do, bro? Keep paying on it? So, well, I guess those who can pay on it can keep it, dude, but most of the people can't, bro. We're gonna get to a foreclosed city. And that's when Jeff Bezos buys real estate. He buys all of real estate. Jeff Bezos buys cities. And it's pretty dark. It's that 0.4 camera. That 0.4 camera is darker than this one. Alright, man. Oh, the battery's gonna die anyways, dude. Let me put some pep in my step, dude. I need to rest my fucking... My ass is gonna hurt in the morning, dude.